I don't know about you guys, but my sleep schedule does not make sense anymore. I'm on 0% all day, but when I try to go to sleep at night, I need the 7 Dragon Balls to wish for it? Like, for me to go to sleep at a reasonable time, I need to channel all my energy near reach avatar state, and that still wasn't enough. Like, I would start dozing off, and then my body would just go, "Hey man, I know you have school tomorrow, but I just want you to know, I don't with you. So I'm gonna stay up till 5 a.m. just to ruin your day. Why would you do that? You, man." So I wake up the next day running on 2 hours of sleep, a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, a cup of water, and bad breath. And when you get to school, it gets worse because some of these teachers have the most boring voices that just knock you out on impact. And some other teachers have the audacity to dim the lights. Like, miss, you know damn well your class is boring as shit. Like, you're just setting me up for failure doing this. Like, this one time I had a test for my pre-cal class and I was already taking this test off 2 brain cells, a Pop-Tart, and no shower because the night before I was doing something important. So I was really giving it my all to stay awake, but then my teacher decides to dim the lights and play classical music. It helps me grade papers better. That doesn't make any sense, right? How does a dark room help you grade papers? Don't you have to see to grade? But I'll tell you what, as soon as she dimmed those lights, I was gone, straight to the shadow realm. Honestly, I don't understand how I fell asleep so fast in school, especially when they have us in these bad builds, origami, Autobots, roll out, built desk. Like, there's no reason I should be knocking out that fast in these chairs. Trying to stay awake at work is just as bad, especially if you're working a customer service type of job. You be sitting there trying to hate your life in peace, and then a lady walks in and has the audacity to ask you, "May I please place an order?" Yeah, nigga, get your phone and do it online and get out my face. But nothing's worse than when a customer tries to make small talk with you. They'd be like, "Hey, this is my first time here, so what do you recommend?" "I recommend you get the f*** away from my cash register." The patty melt's my favorite, so that's what I would recommend." "Okay, I'll have the sweet and spicy bacon cheeseburger." How are you gonna ask for my opinion and waste my time like that? Please escort yourself from the premises. That's how I felt every day going into work on 2 hours of sleep. So this one time, I was in elementary school and I was getting on my bus that was supposed to take me home. And when I sat down, it was like the bus was filled with knockout gas because my eyelids started feeling like 8-ton bricks. And before I could even think of anything to do, I blinked once and I was knocked out, like ascending the shadow realms, no respawns. When I woke back up, the bus was empty, deserted. There was no kids in sight, so I immediately started losing my mind. And when the bus driver saw me, instead of trying to reassure me like, "Hey little man, everything's gonna be okay," he starts going off on me. But since I only had one functioning brain cell, I couldn't understand shit he was saying, but I knew he was mad because his face was all red and he had veins popping out of his neck. After he finishes yelling 15 years of his lifespan at me, he takes me home. You wanna know the worst part about this story? My siblings ride the bus with me, and they didn't even try to wake me up. They just saw me knocked out and said, "Nah, he'll find his way home." And when I finally made it back home, they acted like nothing happened, like they didn't just strand me on that bus. Congratulations on making it to the end of the video. If you made it here, I really do appreciate you. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share with a friend, because remember, you have amazing taste. I'll see you on the next one. Make sure you keep an eye out for some more bangers. Love y'all.